So we're talking about being happy at what you do and being happy at your work, whether it's on a job or whether it's on a business or in a business or whatever the case may be. So let's talk about what makes happiness in a work situation. Well, the first thing is good pay. So people are happier when they get paid well. That's a given, right? But that's only temporary, and that only lasts for a while. Pretty soon you get used to whatever that level of lifestyle is, and so it's not as big a motivator after a while. But good pay is a big motivator for to start out with if you're in a job or if you're in or if you've got a business going or something of that nature. The second thing is that you have clear ability to have a work-life balance. That is, you have enough time for your leisure time as well as your work time, and also for the things that are important to you and your family, and so on and so forth. Those are being with loved ones, etc. Third thing that is important about being happy or being a happy worker is that you have some variety on your job. You don't just do the same things repetitively over and over again. The more variety you have, the more interesting your job actually can become. That's pretty significant. In the process of all that, the fourth thing that we're talking about basically is to learn some new information, learn some new skills. Learning things makes us happier. To be in a state of learning allows us to be in a steady state of well-being, and that helps our happiness on whatever it is we do. The fifth is the more individual autonomy that we have, the greater becomes our ability to feel good about our job. So when we are given the initiative to have our own initiative, or if we take our own initiative, we feel like we're responsible for good results at what we do, especially if it's good results. So that's the next thing. So the next thing about being that, number 6, I guess, is job security. So when we are secure at what we're doing, either with a company or, which is kind of rare these days, but at a company, if you're at an executive level or whatever the case may be, security is a big thing. Job security or, work security is something that's, kind of recession proof and depression proof and all that kind of stuff, makes a difference in having a good attitude toward your job. And so you don't have to worry, and you're not in a place of fear or some sort of dysfunction if things don't go the way you want immediately. So that's really cool. So the next thing that we're talking about, so that's the sixth part of being happy at what you do. And then the 7th part is to get some coworker support. When you're in an environment where people support you and like you and you like them and things like that, it makes for an easier, well-rounded, well-adjusted, well-effective work situation. Stay happy on your job. Those are some easy ways, or those are some things that you should look for in either your job or your career or life situation or your business. So those kind of things, as you plan that kind of stuff out, becomes more and more effective for you and lets you feel better about everything you want to do. Creates a lot of happiness for people out there. See you on the next video.